All right, welcome back. It's your boy Marcus RCR. In this video, as you see this young individual on the camera, I believe his name is Knockout 360, and we're reacting to the video. It's supposed to be a fatal police chase. The Mercedes AMG someone gets ejected, airborne, running from the Georgia State Police. So shout out to the Knockout 360 for providing this video. So let's no further ado.
Worth it to run. It's safer for you, the trooper, and pedestrians and motorists on the road. Just to pull over when you see those blue lights. You never know what it is. It could be something small, something minute, slap on the wrist, have a great day, see you later. Tent ticket, license plate ticket, something silly. That's exactly what this was here, man. Mercedes AMG getting pulled over for what? The license plate frame, like the frame that goes around the license plate. Apparently the trooper couldn't see the state at the bottom clear enough, and he wanted to pull him over and potentially have him pull it off or just adjust it so that he could see it better. But your boy took off on him. High speed chase, GSP. They spent probably, from what the video shows here, an additional 10 minutes just looking for the guy after he had been ejected after the pit maneuver.
Damn.
You know how we do on this channel, man. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Knockout 360 here with another video, man. So you can tell I'm in a house that makes this a house vlog. You know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. I got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, and police chases on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around. For everyone else, hit the subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. So guys, please, man, you know, we talk a whole lot about police chases on this channel. Mopars, Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, you know what I'm saying? Jeeps, all that. And when it's
what about Mustangs, bro?
I'll call
you gotta
it
get
that.
the Mustangs in. I'm
When
a
it's just a
Mustang
good job on
guy.
behalf of the driver, nobody gets hurt, nobody gets injured, no property damage.
I respect
have no problem
all
calling
cars.
it.
You know what I mean? Car
But
enthusiasts.
guys, there's two extremes to it. There's
But
that, and then there's
grew up
this
around
right here.
Mustangs.
And
And
this is
own
about as bad as
Mustangs.
it gets. They spent probably, from what the video shows here, an additional 10 minutes just looking for the guy after he had been ejected after the pit maneuver. But you know what? I'm done talking. Let's get into it. Shout out to State Boys dropping heat as usual, man. He's got Georgia on lock. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the original content creators, State Boys. All right, shout out to State Boys.
All right, so they're pretty
Like I
much
said,
already
shout
in the
out to
middle of the
Knockout
pursuit. He was already
362.
called ahead of time and basically told that there was a Mercedes AMG that was running. So the audio will kick in here shortly. There it is. This trooper's hauling ass getting to the chase.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Boy,
I
rolling.
have no idea what part of Georgia this is.
Yeah, Georgia, down south is more wide open than up north. Well, depending, I mean, not in the city.
U-turn.
Only been down Georgia a few times. Macon, Georgia is probably the last place I've been down.
Yeah.
That was many years ago. He hauling.
Yeah, he hauling ass getting to this chase. Because you got to think about it. As a trooper, when one of your fellow troopers calls you and tells you that somebody took off on them, if you're in the area, you're trying to get to that shit ASAP.
And to add to that, this is probably one of the most dangerous parts about being a state trooper. A lot of state troopers die in high-speed chasing people and also trying to, I guess, get to the scene at a high rate of speed. So that's probably one of the main things how state troopers die in pursuits and run into the scene, because one state trooper versus the Metropolitan Police, Metropolitan Police, you're in the city, so they're closer together, so they don't have to travel farther distance. There's times where state troopers are like 15 minutes or 15 miles or so apart from each other. They're not as another officer's around the corner, so they have to travel at a higher rate of speed. Like I say, I'm not from
Fast forward a
Georgia,
little bit.
but is it? Does it be like
Yeah.
that? Nobody really be on the road.
Oh yeah, we deep in the trenches. Look at this house right here. All right, watch this.
If anybody in the comment know where
Look
that
at the
area, the
Silverado on
area
the
is
other
at, let me
side.
know. I guess he waiting for the.
Excuse me. Chase is on.
Ooh,
Let's go. Let's go.
yo. The fact is, if that truck would have stepped out in front of that, goner, goner, goner. Yo, you see incidents like that. Just a little context, and I'm not going to talk too much. I'm gonna keep going. I remember sitting at a light. There was another car in front of me, and the other car behind me was beeping the horn to telling us to go. And we can hear like a fire truck it was coming. So the car decided to go around us, me and the car in front of me. As soon as it got in the intersection, fire truck smacked the car. So when you see law enforcement, stop where you at, don't move. And if they have to adjust to whatever the situation to get around you, let them do that versus you about to pull out and you get seriously injured or killed.
Oh.
That Benz is flying. So what Knockout 360 said was he was supposed to get pulled over for a license plate frame.
All in
Like
ass.
they go car at intersections. Yo, they are flying. Dang. Georgia be opening up like that? Like it ain't no. Yeah, I'm from the city, so you ain't doing that rate of speed in the city. Too many cars. If anybody know in the comments or whatever, you want to comment, if you're familiar with this area, let me know.
That 5.7 Hemi was at a dead stop and caught up to everybody.
So the fact that he's pointing out that 5.7 Hemi, which are not the fastest of the Hemis, but I guess he's a Mopar type dude. I'm a Mustang dude. I don't hate on Mopar, but they be wilding out, especially up doing donuts and making all this crazy ass noise.
Blows past the Explorer.
That's because it's not the Explorer ST, my man. Explorer STs be getting it too.
Oh yeah, slows them down.
The orange Charger.
Oh yeah, it's on now.
Is this an AMG?
It's on now.
Nah, that's not an AMG. This is so risky right here. Like, no, that's not an AMG.
We got to be doing at least 100 plus. Oh, he blocks him off for the
CLA
pit.
240
He blocks him for the pit.
at 250. Gotcha.
Still taps him in the back. Love tap.
I know it's certain protocols that you can't pit maneuver around certain, especially when there's like too much traffic, too much civilians around. But if you pit maneuver somebody at that speed, that is, oh gosh, I don't even, never mind. Let's keep let's keep going. These boys are flying. God damn.
Gave him a little love tap.
And he catching.
Uh-oh. I think he got him. Yep, it's over.
Ooh.
It's over. Pit. To my understanding, certain agencies do not have to get authorization before they pit. I didn't hear him ask for authorization because in North Carolina, they have to get authorization from their sergeant before they can pit. And they can only pit up to 55 miles an hour. Anything below 55, they can pit. Anything above 55, it's got to be extreme circumstances. But either way, they got to get authorization from their sergeant. In Georgia, however, especially in these backwoods, I think they pretty much do whatever the hell they want. If they can pitch you, they're going to pitch you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like any
Wow, look at all the dust.
protocol to that, because that got to be close to 100. That's high rated speeds. Sorry.
He's saying that he got ejected. He might have gotten ejected.
He must. Alright. Seeing all this and all this stuff, I've seen some hard photos of situations like that. Like, I always want to say it, law enforcement family. From this side, no windows is bust. It seems like the windshield is there, and possibly, depending on if we see on the other side, is the other side window bust out, but you can see the rear. So how about we try to determine if the person got ejected from the rear or the side. So,
Tell they're eating good down in Georgia. I don't think any of these officers had to pass a physical test at any time recently.
yeah, I think law enforcement need to keep a certain physical standard. Like state troopers, you don't never see a fat state trooper.
So now they're looking for the driver and where he was ejected to. Just look at the trooper spread out.
See, from being up north,
how far away they are from the crash, and they're looking for a human being.
Our law enforcement, you know what I mean, tactics and all that stuff is a little bit different. And the fact is that down south, they are more no BS type of policing down there. Because, like I said, I've been down Georgia a few times, and even going below like Virginia and stuff like Maryland. Me driving, I'll be on my best behavior because they don't give you really no. You could commit an infringement, ticket.
He said, check the trunk. They can't find this guy.
This kind of show you how fragile you are as
Can't find them.
a human being. They just you get tossed like that. How far did he get tossed? And
Front bumper gone, rear bumper gone. All the airbags deployed. They're looking in the trunk to see if he's in there.
her body parts in there.
We've got.
I remember in my neighborhood there was a fatality. This guy was crashed maybe a few blocks up from me. I think I probably was in like maybe high school or even younger than that. The car crashed on one side of the street, but certain body parts were on in somebody else's lawn. Yeah, I don't know how fast that person going, but got dismembered to where it was in somebody's lawn.
What, 2, 4, 5 officers on this at this point? They're telling
So
them
he
to
could
spread
be
out.
on that side. He can be on that
That's
side.
3.
So no
Five,
no officer from
Got 5
behind
officers at
seen.
this point looking for this guy.
So nobody's seen that. That was like the trailing police officers. That's kind of weird.
Hey! Hey! Go ahead, turn him around.
Did they find him?
No,
You would
go ahead,
think
turn
like
him
the
around.
trailing officers could have seen. I don't know. I don't know how close they were.
Look how far out they are, man.
Was it worth it? I wish everybody trying to run from cops and all that stuff. The risk is just too great. That joint is mangled. Like, I'm a pretty good driver. You know what I mean? I'm like into the motorsport things. I like racing.
This is
And
about as bad as it gets, man. They cannot find this guy at all.
And one thing you can tell how people, I'm gonna put you a little. If you ever go to a go-karting, like the indoor go-karting, and you watch how people crash out so much, just pay attention next time you go to like the indoor go-karting and see how many people crash out. That's the people that's on the road nowadays. And if you see the ones that's actually good at doing it, those are the good driver. I don't know how many times I went to the indoor go-kart and just people cannot. They always crashing. So just a reminder, people's skills of driving is not up there. And I believe the CLA 250 is turbocharged 4-cylinder, right? The fact is that the police officer was able to run them down and pull up on them.
They still can't find him, man.
Somebody had more guts than the other.
I'm gonna just let the video play. I'm not even gonna fast forward.
Also,
Yeah, I don't mind you letting it play because I'm trying to figure out. You said it took about 10 minutes for somebody to find them. If you're doing 100 miles per hour and you hit something, that's the same opposite force right back at you. So if you get ejected at 100 miles per hour, it's like that 100 miles per hour plus the force of you hitting whatever it is. Human beings are so fragile. It don't take
Last one to
much.
get to the actual scene.
Look, chubby cop. The chubby cops be the first one to start bucking at you.
Well, let's say prayer for him.
He said, say a prayer for him. You can hear the officer in the background saying, I'd like to say a prayer for him, which is normally not good here. So according to State Boys, vehicle was being stopped for tag frame, aggressive driving, and failure to maintain the lane. But I'm assuming the tag frame is one of the first ones that initiated the stop. When trying to stop, it made several aggressive turns and almost crashed into a BPS officer vehicle. During this time, BPS officer requested a trooper, and that's the footage that we saw. Past the intersection, I entered the pursuit, the second patrol. There was a BPS unit in the distance. As the second unit, I observed the car fleeing at speeds over 120 miles per hour. During the first
Damn,
pit
the
attempt,
120.
the vehicle sped up, then moved into the left lane to block the pit, then slowed down. This caused my patrol unit to make contact with the back bumper. I continued to stay on the throttle. The vehicle continued to drive into oncoming lanes and the curve. I made a split-second decision to perform a pit in the only straight portion of GA.
Yeah, we're gonna pause that because I just noticed something. The marijuana pit. So it's pretty much saying at the end it was like $5,000 was found in the driver's pocket. So yeah, so he pretty much is probably running because drug trafficking, probably marijuana. Yeah, so to having 5,000 was found in the driver's. So he must have been doing something dirty for him to run like that. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna stop right there. So shout out to Knockout 360 and State Boys who provided that video. And just a little context on that. Is it worth your life to be running from the cops? You know what I mean? Being unalive is an eternity versus a few months to a few years in jail. I'll probably take the jail time or not commit any crimes or stuff like that to be put in jail. And like I said, for the state trooper and also for the casualty, the risk is high for the both of them. So say he did a pit maneuver wrong and find himself in a spin, crashed out. The fact is that's dangerous for the trooper as well as the person that's fleeing and running from the officer. So in a situation that could have turned out bad for the both of them. And as I say, EMS later pronounced the subject deceased. So, yeah, it's crazy. Running from the cops. The radio is faster than you can be. And what are you willing to risk to possibly lose your life? It's not worth it. So, thanks for stopping by. This is my reaction to Knockout 360, reacting to Mercedes trying to outrun the Georgia State Police. Not a good outcome, and nobody's wins in the situation. Not the state trooper, not the family of the individual, and for sure not the individual who was pronounced unalive on the scene. So thanks for stopping by, and always make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Even hit the notification bell for more videos to come. Thank you.